you know, it's coming. Is it coming? Is it gonna happen?
As of right now, there is nothing official as far as us having the fight.
Really?
The fight is not set.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, we're still working on some of the foundation things as far as what I'm hearing. Now, mind you, I am not the one in the back discussing it. I'm the one that gets the call after the call is made, after that call is
Get
made.
him ready.
Yeah.
Right? So I can tell you this much, though. We're waiting for that fight. We're expecting that fight. That fight is in the works right now.
And for everybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, let's address the elephant in the room. Who are we talking about, Lou?
What do you mean? The fight?
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb Plant is potentially, and it seems like most likely, will be fighting Canelo Alvarez.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I don't know, Coach. You know, no disrespect or
No
nothing like
disrespect.
that.
I've been in this seat before.
But I just don't. I don't see anybody beating Canelo right now.
Yeah, and I understand that. You know, when I talked to Caleb prior to his world title, I told him that a lot of time people are going to question him. They're going to question him based on the fact that, one, everybody has an opinion about who should and could be world champion.
Right.
And from a race standpoint, there aren't a lot of white world champions. And so people are going to question that too.
That's true.
They are in Europe though. Other Europeans.
Yeah. So you're going to get questioned there too, right? And I explained that to him. But here's the thing. When we fought Uzataki, right, that's when I don't even know if I had to pronounce his name correctly, so no disrespect. No one expected us to do that. Nobody expected us to win. As a matter of fact, they expected him to knock Caleb out. I said that absolutely will not happen. And Caleb did what Caleb said he would do. He went and won that world title. And when it comes down to Canelo, we run into the same situation. I've been in the lion's mouth before,
Right.
and came out victorious. So for he and I both, we have the confidence and we both believe he's going to win that fight. And when I say believe, I want to use the word know, based on the fact that we understand what we need to do. No one needs to tell us about what Canelo has done before in life. We sat and watched it like everyone else.
Right.
You know, so what people fail to realize is this. Caleb's a world champion too.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody gave him that belt.
Took it.
Not only did he take it against a guy who they thought was the boogeyman of the division. At that time, Uzataki, nobody wanted to fight him. We took the call. We said yes. No one else wanted to say yes. We took it, defeated him, and took it.
Did one of the Charlos turn him down too? Right.
I don't know if the Charlo turned him down, but I know that he had fought the Durrell kid, and he was beating the Durrell guy before they stopped the fight. I guess the Durrell.
Anthony Durrell.
Yeah. And so we wanted that fight. And he took the fight, and he walked away victorious. And here's the reality of it. If you ever look at Caleb's history, he hasn't had an easy life to this point.
Right.
He's had a really tough life to this point. Nothing's ever been given.
He's always been doubted, right?
Ever since beginning. Nothing's ever been given. Before I even knew the full background with Caleb, I'm talking to coaches that are on the U.S. teams telling us that Caleb has shoes with holes in them, and they wouldn't bought him shoes just so he could be at the tournaments, do what he needs to do.
Really?
No way.
Yes.
Oh shit.
And Caleb told me, yeah, that was true. Caleb had nothing given him. Everything he has, he worked for. Even when he got to Vegas, he didn't have a place. He was sleeping on someone's couch,
Really?
trying to make it happen.
Damn.
Jeez.
You know?
That's crazy.
Hey, this is stuff you don't know. You know what I mean?
And it just so happened the person who he was staying with is his wife now, who he treats like a queen, by the way.
Oh, I bet.
As you should.
So my point is this. We don't expect media or anyone to back us. We don't expect anyone to believe. But we didn't get to this point basing our growth off of what somebody else thought.
Right.
We went in there out on our own as a team, and we believe as a team it could happen, and it has happened so far. You take a kid out of Tennessee, where he's from, Ashland, Tennessee, you're not seeing people come out of that world champion. He was a country boy just like me. Just like you wouldn't expect me to be in this space,
Right.
no one would expect him to be in this space. And we got here doing it the hard way. No one gave it to us. So we're not going into that camp looking at Canelo as he's weak. We're not going into that camp thinking Canelo's soft. We're not going in there thinking that Canelo is inexperienced. We're looking at Canelo for exactly what he is, a champion. And you know what we're going to give him? Everything he's asking for and more.
Yeah,
That's the right mentality, dude.
that's.
So-
I just got goosebumps.
I got
bro.
chills too.
The question is to you and to everybody out there, we all know what Canelo can do,
Yeah.
but do y'all know what Caleb can do?
You know, one thing
That should be the focus.
one thing that I can say about Caleb is that he's gotten better at every fight.
Man,
He's getting
No, I mean, no
better.
doubt he's a champion. I mean, you can't sit here and count the guy out. He's
Yeah.
a champion for a reason, like Coach said. But man, it's definitely a banger. He's in the position he's at, and for a reason, like you said, he hasn't been given anything, so he's got that champion mentality, and that's why he's a champion.
but not only that, you got to understand this too. He's at a place of no return.
What do you mean?
If you take this away from him at this point in his career, he didn't have anything to go back to. He's not going back to Ashland. You got to look at it from, if you pin a guy into a corner, he's going to fight harder.
Yeah.
Right.
It's either me or you. You trying to take away from me everything I spent my whole life to get to? Canelo, you got millions. You in your nice place with your wife doing whatever you're doing. That's good. That's great. That's beautiful. But Caleb's hungry. He needs it.
Now,
Not that he wants it. He needs it. It's a different situation, man. It's totally different when you got that kind of dog in you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And everybody around you got that same kind of dog.
And see, I don't think nobody knows that of him.
No,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
that's what I mean.
it's
It's just-
easy for people to count him out.
Look, I just told you that I'm doing this full time.
Yeah.
I can't go back.
Right.
This is it. So we can't go. We ain't got nothing we can go back to. We taking everything. We have no choice. It's not an option. When everybody in your team has the same mindset that that's what has to happen, when you know there's no secondary option, it's all on the line right now.
Yeah.
Right now to this day, that's it.
That's
no quit.
Maidana Ortiz.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. He went and
I'm
took it.
committed and he's committed. I even told him, I said, hey, listen, I'm moving out from my family. I'm leaving the house. I'm leaving the house. Camp's in Vegas. I'm going to leave the house. I'm going to get me an Airbnb. I'm putting every ounce of my energy into this fight. Because there's no secondary option for me or him. It's win. That's it.
Damn.
Man, that's
Deep,
dope.
man.
It ain't optional. This is what it is. And if anybody's energy is not the same, you got to go. You got to move around.
Yeah.
You have to be on the same mindset with us. Either you understand what the option is here, and that's to win. That's the only option. Then you have to do something else. We're not gonna take away from Canelo. We know who he is. We know. We've seen him fight for years. We know the skill set. But I'm busy building Caleb Plant. Let him worry about us.
Right.
Because if he don't worry about us, that's fine. You have to worry that night when you're trying to figure it out. Why didn't you try to think about this guy?
Yeah.
Because it ain't what you think. Everybody got a plan, like Mike Tyson said. Everybody got a plan until you in the ring get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Everybody think they understand. Oh, I've seen guys just like him. Okay, well, we're going to see another one. Let's see if you can handle it.
Damn. No, that's dope. That's the perfect mentality to have.
So that's where I stand. I'm sorry y'all heard my passion come out.
No. That's great.
it.
That's
Tell you, I got-
That's exactly who I am.
goosebumps.
That's exactly what it is.
you know, as it should be, coach. And
And that's why you build champions. That mentality right
It's either
there.
you ride with us or you ride against us.
yeah. No, that's cool.